This is Boxing Tickets NI in association with that prize guy. We're here at the National Stadium. Delighted to be joined by victorious. I'm going to ask you this question at the start here, John, because you're known in Boxrec as John Carpenter, you're known on Instagram as John Coffey. Which one's the correct one and which one's the false one?
Well, my name is John Carpenter and my boxing name is John Coffey. That name comes from the lads in the Coliseum. I was handed to me by Screamer. John Coffey out of Green Mile. If you don't know, have a look at the film.
It's just something that stuck, because I've never interviewed you before and I've never asked a question to you online, and sort of, I guess sometimes
they gave me the name because actually I know I made 79 kilo odd, but it was when I first came to the gym, and I basically no experience around like that. I was a big fella and I was just big, strong, and I could bang. So the boys just said he's like John Coffey. So it was just a bit of humour.
And it's a bit of humour can stick with you as well. It's always memories and things like that. There's a meaning behind it rather than somebody calling you a random nickname.
Because actually people have said to me, "Oh, there's John Coffey," thinking that's actually my name, and it's actually not even because I have it on my Instagram. But sure, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's just something I wanted to clear up there. Obviously, more than nearly 3.5 years out of the ring. As sort of said before we started, your last fight was in Scotland. It was a stunning stoppage, and then you've had 3 years out of the ring. Yeah. Was it more business orientated? Kept you out of the ring? What was the reason behind the 3 year inactivity?
For getting out of the ring, you mean? Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, I was kind of travelling. Just my head wasn't in it at the time. I had more interest in business, we'll say, and I was just walking away with things. Like as you know yourself, boxing doesn't bring in a lot of money. So I love boxing, but I love it as a hobby because not many people in Ireland get money. We're not in the UK or London or anything like that. We don't have, like I know Jay and other boys are great, but there's money in England that we don't have here. So it's hard to make a few quid while you're boxing. And so I was in the meantime trying to make myself a few quid. So, but I'm back out of here now and I'm feeling great. I'm enjoying it. That's the main thing, and my weight is on me. I'm not struggling with that. So I know it was a bit of ring rust at the start. I was probably rushing one or two things, but I had to calm down, and I felt like my shots are strong, and I was sharp. I felt confident. I was Stephen Armand done a great job with me, and stuff like that. So yeah, no, I'm chuffed with how it's at the going, especially with the knockout. I really felt the thumps. You know what I mean? I felt like the power was there.
It's a good thing to do. The guy said you had a stoppage in 2022, your last fight. Now people after 3 years, people go, maybe may not be the same fighter and stuff again. You proved tonight there, gave another stoppage. You're just carrying on from where you left off.
Yeah, no, like I've always had that power. Like it's a natural thing. People say actually you can be just warm and stuff like that. But yeah, no, I put it in place. So I like to think I have good technique as well, and I'm getting better and better as time goes on. I'm a fast learner, and I'm still only new in the game realistically. And I'm progressing each time. We're training in the gym really hard. I can't thank the sparring partners enough and me trainer and stuff like that. We're always trying new things, and I really take it in. I have a positive side on boxing. I love trying new things. So yeah, I'm feeling positive the whole time.
And you'd no amateur experience previously, isn't that correct? So like it's all still a lot of new things to you. But the good thing is even if you don't have the experience as an amateur, pro game's a totally different game. So you learn on the job.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's totally different. Like even as sparring, I've even noticed a bit of a transition in myself now since I came back. Always because I'm watching people sparring, or I'm watching. I love watching boxing, so I'm watching it and stuff like that. I know dancing on your toes and keeping a long distance. That's a different sport to actually staying in the pocket and tucking the elbows in and being comfortable there. It's not made for some people, to be honest. That pressure, and I don't think they can ever get out of it and stuff like that. But I am happy, and I feel like pressure is where I'll be good at, and I think I'm built for that. I'm strong, and I have a good power. I have good movement, and most important of all, I have a positive mindset. You
can now tick off to say you've boxed in the National Stadium, in a iconic stadium you probably looked at for many years.
That's actually a great thing. That was in my head the whole time. I was boxing for about 6 weeks. It was 6 weeks or 6 months years ago as a kid. When I was about 10, I got kicked by a horse. I also have a scar in my eye here, and I had 3 blades in my brain. And like to be able to say I've actually now boxed here in the stadium is actually like a nearly goal ticked off, because that's where all the great Irish boxers have fought in here. Now we can say that as well. So yeah,
it's a big thing. You know, like you probably, I guess when you finish in 2022, you might not have come back. You know, if this is a one and done job and you go back to business again, at least you can tick that off.
No, to be honest with you, it's not a one and done. And the reason I'm back is because a fair play to the boys, Jay and Butch. They're doing a great job. They have loads of shows on. You don't have to do much travelling. It was hard to get loads of tickets and go travelling and bringing people away. It costs you a fortune, and it costs you a lot of stress to get people to go to your fights, and then the cost of the fight and stuff like that when you're away, as you're trying to build yourself up. So with the lads here now, it was kind of like, this is a bit of a no-brainer. I'm enjoying it. I train like a cunt anyways. I don't stop training. Sorry for the language.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah. No, I don't stop training. It's something I like to do. I enjoy it. So asking me to do shorter training is like, it's like saying, come on, we go drinking the weekend. I'm all over it. But yeah, no, it's not a one and done. I'd like to look into next year probably for an Irish or the Celtic title. But yeah, that's the plan I'm going on. It's definitely not a one and done. I want to see it out because even when I wasn't boxing for 3 years, it's all I could think about. And even when I was doing business, it's just something that was always in my mind. I don't want to regret it. I want to find me level. I want to obviously progress my level, but I want to find where I am as a person. Am I as good as I think I am? Because I can't go to sleep sometimes thinking, what if you could have been great? What if you could have been great? So that's always in the mind.
I guess a big thing for you coming back was what they're doing down here. Like this is, I think it's a Jay's 10th show in under 2 years. This is a big thing for you, and going, well, I don't need to spend money to go to fight somewhere else and make nothing out of it. You can sell tickets here, cover your costs, and you can get fighting regularly.
Yeah, that's it. Like I'm well able to sell tickets as well. I have a wonderful support of people, as you can see there. And I was only the third fight. I was kind of half sick, to be honest. I would have liked it to be on a bit later because there's people that actually bought tickets and couldn't make it, but they were there to support me. So I'm sure, like, as the fights progress and the opponents get tougher and I need the more support there to back me, a lot more people will show up. Obviously Friday as well isn't a great day because it's people work on a Friday and stuff like that. So, and especially the traffic getting in here. But there's a big support base for John Coffey, and you'll see that soon.
Did it feel like a debut for you tonight, the fact that it was your first fight in Dublin, sort of? Like, did you feel the nerves sort of walking in going, my first fight as a pro in 3 years? You're sort of going, like, the nerves are sort of there because people were seeing you that probably hadn't seen you box before.
Yeah, no, to be honest with you, like, this is my ma's first time coming to see me, and a few other people, and especially the fact that it's in Dublin, you're home. It is like a debut. But I had it in my head. I was very relaxed. I trained. I was breaking personal PBs, we'll say, in my training sessions. So my training was done. I couldn't be any more relaxed in the change room. I was just chilling. Do you know what I mean? My opponent, I was thinking of it as a spar, realistically. I wanted to just figure it all out. I was in the ring before. I was in the ring when no one was here, just feeling myself out, because obviously you have a bit of ring rust and you'll have them doubts and nerves and stuff like that, but you block them out. But getting into the ring when I could hear all my family, including my mother, it was great. But as soon as the bell goes, you can't hear the thing. I can just see what's in front of me.
When would you like to be out next again? I guess we're getting to the tail end of 2025. I'm not sure if Jay's any more shows. Don't think he's maybe any shows lined up the rest of this year. Like, do you sort of take a break? Do you maybe look at one on, England or something like that again? Like, when would you like to be back out again?
Well, to be honest with you, you know what? I was down with the business. I was down the jeweller, so coming up to Christmas has been my busiest time to make a few quid. So I think I'll probably scrap the fight for not coming to Christmas. Maybe something straight after. And I just want to thank all my sponsors who got involved: at the Golden Ticket, Vivid Voice, Neuro Pain Clinic, and the rest of them. I couldn't have done it without them. It was a big help.
Well, look, congratulations. Obviously, great to see you back in the ring. First time seeing you in person fight. Obviously, I've been seeing you online before. Congratulations on moving to 5-0. Enjoy Christmas. Hopefully, you make plenty of money over Christmas, and we'll see you in the new year.
Thanks very much, man. I appreciate it. Thanks, everybody, for watching.
Cheers, John. Thank you.